Right, here we are for our next big kit bash. Spaceship, based on this kit. Look at the shape of this. Tell me that's not a spaceship in the making. And this, now have a look at this. Look at that lovely shape. I'll be building that basically the cabin and the back part as is. And then of course we will modify the rest of the truck. That's a beautiful shape. I've actually got another one of these which I will do normally, but not with the cargo container. And if we come down here, the drawer won't open. Parts in there. Parts in here. Then my drawer of little bits. More parts. And some more. Plenty there. All those bits. And there's my decals down there, which we may use some. And I've got a drawer, if I can find it, with, here we go, look at this. All these panels, they are going to be wonderful for this next project. So, there we are, the next kit bash. Using this truck and using this boxer, I think it's called. There we go, yeah. There we go. That's a spaceship in the making. So, until the next video. So here we are. I've assembled the basics of the truck, as you can see. I've got that lovely shape. Look at that. And the basics of the boxer armoured vehicle thingy. There we go. I've already just started a little bit, took some section off there. That's all done. Got these bits and pieces I've assembled. You might recognise those two. Yeah. And then over here are the boxes of all the parts from the truck. Yeah, the boxer. There, and of course, as I showed earlier, my parts, spare parts. Probably won't use any of those. Some big pieces here, some big pieces here like that. Put them on the table. So there. I might have another one of those. There, over there. And these parts, all these big sections here to make maybe the hull. So what happens now is I've got to work out the configuration, how I'm going to set them up, there, side by side, who knows, I don't know yet. That's the next big step. And then I'll do another recording to show you what I come up with. So, until the next time, here we go. There they are. Here we are for our latest update. Now, what I had planned in my head and what's actually eventuated is two different things. The bulk of the spaceship, or the whole hull really, is the boxer armoured vehicle. And I'll just be using detailed parts from the Hemet kit. I won't be using the cabin and the back part, which was my original idea in my head. So here we are. I've panelled the top. I've panelled the undersides here where the wheels would have gone. I've made a section here. That strip there is for the engine nacelle to connect to. Turn it over. There's the bottom so far. That's where the stand will go in the middle. I'll be detailing these cavities at the front there. So there, rotate it over again to the other side, similar. And then pick it up, grab it, there's the back so far. I can get into focus. Okay, there's the back so far. Now, having made these sections there where the engines go, which enables me to keep them off and detail them and paint them separately and then mount them later. And here are the engines. There's one. There you go. Yeah, there's the inside. So there it is so far. Both of them are ready to go over there. They'll fit to that strip there. So, there we are so far. The engines, the basics of the engines are done, and the basics of the hull are done. So, until the next time. Here we go. We're all ready for priming now. So here's the engine, one of two. Did some groovies to try and make it look not too much like the old nacelle from the Enterprise. Didn't do much else except build the support there, the strut. And here's the model. It is a destroyer class attack ship, DCA575 is what I'm calling it. Heavily armed and heavily armoured. As you can see, I haven't gone to town with greebeling the surface, or greeblies. I prefer to try and keep the finer details on the surface. That thing on the back is a weapons pod which raises up and down and unleashes all manner of terror. Here is the bridge. I'd guess a crew of 3, pilot, co-pilot, navigator and weapons officer, at a guess. I mean, it doesn't really exist, does it? Here's the side. There's the side. And let's have a look at the back. Get some focus going. There's the back. Right there. There's the other side quickly. I'll turn it around. So there's the back. Rotate it around. And here, the heavy cannon, mainly to engage capital ships. And if it finds itself, the crew find themselves in a dogfight, it's got a little minigun, like a plasma minigun for air-to-air combat. And if we flip her upside down, it has 2 large weapon modules on either side for air-to-surface operations to destroy ground targets. There we go, it's in focus. One there, and one there. Again, heavily armoured, as you can see. There, across the top. There's the stand, or where the stand will go, I should say. And if I flip it around, I'll give you a demonstration. Here's the engine supports. I'll get an engine pylon and put it in. 1 and 2. There we go. Even though it's upside down, it'll give you an idea how the engines will sit. There we go, like so. So when I mask it, I'll just have to mark where they sit in the groove. So see if I can show you. So I lift it out there, okay, and it just sits in there like that. It can slide forward, but it can't slide back. So that's how I made it, so the engines can sit. So there you are. Destroyer class attack ship, DCA575, kitbashed from a Boxer 135 scale armoured vehicle and assortment of other parts, which I'll fully cover when I do the final video. So until the next time, after I get it primed. Right, for our latest update, here we are. I've put it all together, as you can see, and it's painted, as you can see. Here's the bottom section. I put the engine nacelles on this morning. Just turn replacing thread. There we go. Now I'll flip the model over. Big gun. There we go. Now, the next stage will be decals and then weathering. So, there is my DCA575 attack ship. Almost there. Okay, until the next one. Here we are. The attack ship is complete. I decided not to weather it. So here we are, all done. Decals fitted. This was built using the Boxer at 1/35 scale. Detailed paneling, all this on the top here and on the bottom from some cargo ship kits. Engine nacelles from the larger Enterprise D kit. And the exhausts are from 1/72 scale space shuttle. All the greeblies, bits and pieces, are from the Hammett truck kit. I used a fair bit of detailing bits from that, and other bits and pieces from the spares. Swing it around. There we go. Down underneath a little bit. More heavy armour panelling. Main gun. Front. Secondary armament in the corners there on the front. Stand, of course. There it is. The destroyer class attack ship. DCA575, as I've labelled it. Kitbashed from the previously mentioned models. So, one more swoop around, I'll just swing it around. There we go. Make sure it's in focus. And until the next kit bash, I don't know when that'll be, here we go.